I'm Delaney Eliot. I live in Wilmington, Delaware, and I'm 14. When I was in 6th grade, I had my first boyfriend, and we spent every second together. We talked on the phone in school. You know, at lunch we would have our own table, just whatever's on our mind, talk to each other. And one day he just decided to break up with me for my best friend. I was really angry, and I usually would write my feelings down to get it all out, but the more I wrote, the more upset and angry I got. So I saw this show on TV about a girl who cut herself to make her feel better, and so I thought I'd give it a try. And I was in the bathtub once, and I just took the razor and I cut myself over it again until the water turned red. And at the time, I really didn't care about the pain. I just wanted to replace what I lost. Eventually my parents found out after like 3 months or so, and they tried therapy and classes and all that stuff, but I mean, it really didn't help me because I didn't care what they thought. All I cared is what made me feel better. Then in the middle of 7th grade, they sent me to this place called Rosenblum, and it was in a hospital, and I was like, whoa, this is really like legit. There's something wrong with me at that time. When I got discharged and I went back to school, everyone was like, where have you been? That's like the cutter girl. And you know, it really got to me at times, and I did have my weak points where I did cut. At the end of 7th grade, you know, it was kind of like cutting wasn't really a big part of my life then, but it was every now and then just to help me get through. Like, I'd always tell myself, like, this is a one-time thing, one-time deal. After this, it's done. But, you know, when something else happened, I would do it again. And then the summer, you know, the breakthrough camp came. At nighttime when we went to worship, when the music was going and everyone was jumping, I mean, you could feel the floor just bounce up and down. You could stand perfectly still, but you would still bounce because everybody else was jumping. So, you know, just the environment that they made me feel so comfortable. Like when the bonfires were out in everyone's camp, we would have just conversations about what amazing things God has done to our lives. And the conversations got really deep, and I told them about my story, and you know, at that point everyone was crying, including me, and it was just really powerful just to tell everyone, because I don't tell people about that point because it's a dark point of my life. No one talks about that stuff. But after, you know, I said everything, I felt so much better. And you know, my leader in my camp, Amber, she told me that she was like, you have such a powerful story, you can help change so many people's lives. And that's what I really want to do now.